Those are the Rio Robbie wheels on there. I think, who made the new ones? Was it KMC? Who?
I think so.
Goes. Explorers are cool. SUVs are cool. Proportions are cool. So there's something, again, with the SUVs where, I don't know, just the proportions. I have been drawn to well, since I was 15 or so, and I'm old as shit, so it's been a long time. This is Ronnie's Explorer. Ronnie's part of Gravel Kings. Originally, we were going to put some money into this, put a big motor in it, big trans, and just go through it, do wiring, plumbing, just like tasteful modifications to make it the best version it can be. And we've kind of just decided we're gonna build something really special. And I can't talk about that right now, but we're gonna build another SUV. When the time comes, we'll obviously document the whole process on it. But for this, it made no sense because we started talking about the other car that we're going to build, and started talking about just using the frame on this thing and cutting this thing, the whole cab off, and it's like it's too complete of a truck to do that with. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, this is a tried and tested Explorer. It's been down to Mexico a bunch. It's done a lot in Mexico. It's just reliable, and it's kind of a complete unit. So I wanted to just talk about it, and then also let you know it's for sale. So we'll be putting this thing up on Race-Dezert classifieds, and kind of easing the sale with Ronnie to just put that into our next build. One thing you'll notice is the glass. I think that's kind of the first thing that stands out. Besides the wrap, it's all white under here. It's nice, clean paint. So we're probably gonna pull the wrap off for the cell, but it's Raptor glass, and it's done pretty tastefully. I'm not really a fan of like the whole Raptor conversion, but this style works, and this is one-off. It's not something you can buy. It's built to this vehicle. That's why like the wheel openings are perfect. Everything is kind of centered, and like the fitment is really good on this. The front's kind of your traditional flip hood with struts. Single overhead cam 4-liter, big ass radiator, fuel pressure regulator, all the typical kind of desert stuff. Everything works. AC, condenser, power steering, cooler, horns, big bump stops, and then your traditional twin traction beam Dana 44, which is like your full size conversion, with custom radius arm mounts. It's got custom beam mounts. It's just it's a built Explorer. The whole cage underneath is kind of like a trellis system that goes alongside the frame rail that picks up on the A, B, and C pillars. And it's just like infrastructure under there where the radius arm is tabbed into there too. So they've put a lot of work into the beams and the steering up here. I can see they're not a fabricated beam, but they're definitely extensively plated. Same with the steering, fully custom, dual swing set. Everything's on Heims. Everything's all FK rod ends. So it's definitely prepared nicely up here. Let's check out the rear. So you can see big, wide guy, fabricated 9-inch back here, Will Woods, 40 spline, Summer Bros axles, hubs. It's packaged nicely back here too. Just your spare. Obviously the coolers are kind of a big detail on this thing, but fuel cell, filler, provisions for jack handle mount, breaker bar, and then the jacks back there. Obviously just like your little details of just running this thing. There's a lot of stuff you can tell on vehicles where they've either gone in the desert or they have experience being out remote, where they have everything kind of dialed in. And that's what this feels like. This truck just, it's a good, solid running truck. And that's kind of like what we're gonna do. It's a shame, like I don't want to cut this thing apart, and there's a lot of time that's been put into this thing. Someone put some care and some TLC into this, and to cut it up doesn't make sense, and that's why we just kind of gotta get rid of it and move on. So we'll go inside, check the inside out, but it's dialed. It's definitely a desert truck. Like you can tell, it's ready to go. I've driven it on the freeway, driven it home, driven it on the dirt. Everything just feels together. So it's nice. I mean, the thing that's different is I'm used to a lot of V8, so that 4-liter revs different, sounds different, shifts different, but it's like my old days. I used to have one of these things. One of the things that I like, and it's on this truck, is the chassis color. Like I don't know, I call it like a NASCAR light primer, like a number 2 gray, but that glossy, like lighter gray is a really good touch to me on stuff. With the white that's under here, the white, the gray, and the blue, it hits for sure. This is a Fiberworks Navi Dash, all upholstered. Autometer gauges, kind of your typical stuff, just very simple. Proportioning valve on this thing for the brakes, and then an e-brake that works really good. Sometimes those e-brakes are squishy and they just don't do what you want them to, or you got to kind of prime them. This thing grabs right off the bat. So just your classical gate shifter, and then all of your co-driver controls over on the other side that we'll look at. Vintage Air onboard air compressor, your typical radio, and then your comms and your race radio. Obviously provisions to charge stuff. Horn, bing, 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 bang, hazards. Another cool thing, it's got like turn signals. It's got some of the basic stuff for driving it on the street, or at least to get yourself out to the desert. And that's kind of why I wanted to get it on the freeway and just feel how it does with everything, not just the dirt, because a lot of times like the actual highway and the road will tell you a lot more than when you get a car in the dirt. Like I've taken my truck out obviously years ago, but out in the desert, ran it and never got on the tarmac, and then when I left I didn't realize how screwed my steering was because I got on tarmac and my death wobble was insane. So you can kind of feel things when you're on a smoother surface, just obviously, but this thing does good. I found some first aid stuff. So 15 amp, 10 amp. These are, yeah, this is a solid first aid kit. So it does come with all this stuff. This is that typical Ford program. That's the symbol for first aid. Yeah, third seat, just headroom, jack back here, fluid containers, dual batteries. You can see the plumbing for the coolers. Everything's got mega dynamat everywhere. It's semi-quiet in here. It's got Robbie Gordon's. I wish I could just keep the wheels because I'd love to have them. They're hard to find. And then one of the unique things too is the trans coolers are on the third window, and they're kind of in a way where air goes in and then it comes out. It doesn't, I always tell people it doesn't take much with a trans cooler. Like as long as you have 2 of these or you have the 2-in-1, they could live directly behind a cab with no airflow and they're doing what they need to do. It's really nice how good they cool. But I think putting a provision like a nice scoop right here would be a really nice aesthetic and functional as shit. So obviously pop a taillight in here, but we're just gonna kind of clean it up. I haven't done any work to this. I don't know if we're going to, except maybe that. We're just gonna clean it up and kind of check all the fluids and make sure it's good, just on that sense, and then send it off. So if you guys are interested in this, or you know someone that wants to get in with like a proper SUV right off the bat, I mean, this is I think you could take this right now. There's provisions for bypass shocks, and I really like put those on, valve it, you'd be in a good spot. But we'll have the link in the description for the Race-Dezert ad on this thing. I thought it would just be worth it just to give you guys an episode and kind of a walk around to see it. And we'll do the same thing with the Race-Dezert ad where we'll have the link to the video. So then it's just kind of a hands-on to see what we got here. And thanks for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and merchandise should probably be up and running right now.